Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Makeup Simplified. For those of you who are new here, my name is Kashmira and welcome to my journey of makeup and beauty. In this video today, I'm going to show you how I've created this look for fall. It's all in the shade of mauve tones and mostly cool toned colors. So follow along. Alright guys, let's start off this look with the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a Palette Sunset Dreamscape. And again, I've used this in the past also and it has really pretty colors in it. So since we're doing like a mauve look, I'm going to go with some of these colors, these four colors I'll be using today. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and trust me, it's like magic on your skin because it's like intensely moisturizing. And while this sits and gets absorbed, I'm going to go in with my eye makeup. I'm going to be using the Clinique Even Better Concealer, even as my eyeshadow base. This Clinique All Over Better Concealer is great for everyday use. It's perfectly lightweight and I like that it's available in a variety of colors. Using this color, it's for the cheeks technically, but I'm gonna go as my transition shade. Oh, it's so pigmented. I'm actually gonna go all over my lids with it. This palette is perfect to carry on trips because it has stuff for as highlighter, bronzer, blush, eyeshadow. Everything is in one palette. I've used the cheek blush as my transition shade. In fact, I'm going all over my lids with it. And now with the shade Smoke, I'm gonna just intensify this whole color that's underneath. Adding this darker shade over the earlier transition shade gives it a nice depth and dimension. Since we are going for a mauve look, this would go really well. So I'm going all over the lid, but I'm depositing most of the color in the outer corner. If you ever owned a naked palette, I'm sure you know like these brushes come in so handy. It's so good. I will always I go for the naked palettes, and even if I'm done with the palettes, I still keep the brushes. Like this one's from the Smoky palette that I had years ago. It has a stiff brush which is for direct pigmented colors, and then it has the fluffy brush for blending the colors. I'm gonna fill in my brows with the Glossier Boy Brow. They have the perfect color for my eyebrow. This eyebrow gel is perfect if you want that everyday kind of eyebrows look and you don't want to fill in your brows completely. And then using the spoolie of my Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm gonna further shape it the way I want it. So once I'm done with this step, I'm going to go in with the shade Brighten, and I'm going to be doing under my brows. The inner corner we'll do later. This is another of my naked brushes. So this is from the Ultra Wide collection, which I love so much. And then just blend with a clean brush. And here we go with our eyeliner. We're gonna go dramatic with our eyeliner today. So I'm keeping the mirror a little bit down so I can get as close to the lash line as possible. Once I get that, I'll bring it in front of me. The trick to get the perfect winged eyeliner, or in general any eyeliner, is to look downwards at the mirror. Now the task is to do the same on the other side. So let's see. Matching the two sides of the eyeliner is the most difficult makeup task. But keeping your eye relaxed definitely helps because it helps you to see exactly where the eyeliner ends and how it begins. I love using these trial size eyeliners because it's so short that it's easier to hold in your hand and the chances of you making a mistake are even lesser. Yes, the eyeliner gods have shone on us today. We are moving on to next with our Hourglass Hydrating Veil Mineral Primer. This definitely has a little bit of white cast, but if you're gonna be putting the rest of your makeup on it, I don't think it should matter. If you saw my last video, I used the same primer and that didn't cause any problem. We will be doing some color correction today, and for that I'm using the Live Tinted Color Corrector U-Stick in Rise. Color correctors are a huge game changer when you want to even out your skin tone to apply the concealer and also the foundation. Apply this color corrector on any areas that requires coverage in terms of like acne scars or hyperpigmented areas or ashy gray areas like under your eyes. Orange or peachy or terracotta shades suit really well for Indian medium skin tones. Okay, I'm going back with my Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer, and I'm going to conceal the other areas that I just color corrected. So here, some spot correction. So for spot correction, the Zoeva brush works really well as a concealer brush. The thick domed bristles really help to like get most coverage. Look at that. Eyes. Same brush. This concealer by Clinique is a full coverage concealer. I usually like a full coverage concealer because if I'm going to be wearing like a moisturizing tint afterwards. Then I'm going in with the Glow Wish by Huda Beauty Multi View Tint. Okay, so a tip for fast application and a flawless finish. Use this beauty blender and spray some of your makeup setting spray on it. Just dab this in. So with the brush you can apply it really fast, and then for a flawless finish, this really helps. Once I've got all this in, we're gonna go in with the rest of our face makeup. I'm going to set my under eyes with a powder. I'm using the Hourglass setting powder. Try using the powder only in areas that you tend to crease. Don't try to do it everywhere because then you'll end up with very matte skin. But if that's the look you're going for, then sure. I'm gonna go with the shade Smoke again. We're gonna use a small fluffy brush to shade the lower lash line with this color. And using this blending brush, we're gonna softly diffuse it all over. And then I will go with the shade Cheek, and I'm going to use that a little bit too. For the bronzing, I'm using the Soul Beauty Bronzer Balm in shade Medium. It smells of coconut. So if you're okay with a little bit stronger fragrance, this is okay, but just, you know, it could be stronger. By the way, this is the Huda Beauty sculpting brush, and I love using it for bronzing and contouring. I will link this brush below as well, and let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a video for all the essential brushes for different type of makeup products. We're going to contour the jawline now, and even for that I'm using the same contour cream. Now I will be using the Glow Wish by Huda bronzer, And this bronzer, the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder, it's the shade number 3, Tan Light. Go with a very light hand on these because it's extremely pigmented. And once you get it on, it's hard to, of course, get rid of it.
I like the Tan Light shade because it is nice soft shade of brown and it's not too dark on my skin. Even for like medium tone skin, it's not too dark.
Since we're going for a mauve look, I'm going for this Bobbi Brown Cream Blush. This is the shade Powder Pink. I know that we want to apply creams with a beauty blender, so I will go in and just dab it. It creates the most soft mauve pink blush. If you feel that you've applied too much blush, then use your foundation brush with whatever product it has on, and then just go over on top of the area that are like too much pigmentation, and that should just soften it down. As far as the highlighter, this Rare Beauty highlighter is my go-to these days.
Go with a very light hand because it is very pigmented and shiny. And I think as the weather gets drier, I find that the liquid highlighters work better because they do not accentuate your dry skin or pores.
Super. And then some highlighter here and here also. So let me go ahead and apply some, but I really need the tiniest amount. So I'm going to take it on my fingertip.
I love using highlighter on the Cupid's bow because it just gives you that perfect pouty lip.
And finally, I'm going in with some mascara. I'm using this Blink mascara. I've used it in my previous video also, and it's really good to separate the lashes.
I'm going on my upper as well as lower lashes with the same mascara.
So our theme is mauve look today, and we've done our eyes that way. I'm gonna go for the lips also in the same family. So let me go in with my lip liner. This is the ColourPop lip liner in shade Shot Clock. And as far as the lipstick, this is my Lisa Eldridge Velvet Blush. It's a perfect mauve shade. I mean, I wasn't a mauve fan until I actually started using this lipstick. This is so pigmented. Lisa Eldridge lipsticks are the ones that are like extremely pigmented and extremely hydrating. Like they are matte but hydrating. And we're going to spray some makeup setting spray by Hourglass.
And here you go, guys. This is my final look. It's a fall mauve theme look. I hope you guys like it.
Of course, I love putting this Moroccan oil these days in my hair. It smells so good. Feels very refreshing. I'm going to spread some of it in my eye right now. Do subscribe, press the bell icon, and post a comment below if you would like me to create any particular looks and you would want me to try out any particular brands of makeup. I would be more than happy to do it. Let me know in the comments below what is it about fall that you love the most and what's your favorite fall color. My Insta handle is make.up.simplified and you can use the hashtag makeoverbycash. Bye!